Hi everyone, welcome back to Precast Chalk Talk. My name's Hagen. This beam is about 25 feet long, okay? And this beam will sit on top of a column. You can actually see the columns down on the other end. So it's a post and then the beam. These are very common and used all the time in our precast structures, particularly where we're building a podium deck and there's maybe retail or parking underneath, and then they have living apartment units on top. The primary components of the beam, it's a very simple structure. You have the depth of the beam, you have the width of the beam, and then you have a ledge on either side. That ledge is created and cast so that the hollow core, which is the floor slab system, can sit on this edge of the beam and run to the other beam. You're going to see that on top here, we have a couple of openings in the top of the beam. And these openings are so that we can make a positive connection with the column. And you can see we have these coil inserts that have been cast into the top of the column. This mechanism here, this is a dog bone. It's used just for lifting the column to put it in place. But there are rods that are going to be screwed into here and will be sticking out, say 8 to 12 inches. Well, those rods are going to be going through those openings in the top of the and through the beam, on the end of the beam. So beam's going to sit from here and go this way, and there's another beam that's going to sit here and go this way. This is the bottom of the column. This is a big, thick base plate that gets set onto a footing out on the job site, and you can see the connection. This is a place where we're going to be drilling anchor bolts down into the footing. You're also going to see what's inside this beam, which is a cage. We call it a cage. It's rebar. It's made of rebar. And there's bars all the way through the bottom of this beam. Sometimes these beams will be pre-stressed. So we've talked about pre-stressing before, which is that wire strand that we pull like a rubber band and kind of hold it in place. These are mildly reinforced. It's just a different design technique and depends on the project. So we're going to go and do a quick walk through the cage building where the guys are building the cages. The structure, our bones, if you will, of the beam. So we're going to call this the bones plant. This is where the bones are made. Let's go check it out. It's going to go fast, so pay attention. Bones. Look at all these bones. Woo! 60 footers, these bones. They get lifted up. You can see them setting up on top of this platform up here where they're going to go down and roll into this machine, which is a shear, and they're going to cut the length. Right here. These bones get this. Look at this is like we're watching a baby being born. Check it out. Look at these inner bones. These are like shoulder bones here. No, we call these stirrups. They're going to get set up. The guys are throwing them on. The finished skeleton. So the skeleton gets set up on a flatbed trailer and taken out to the other plant where it's going to get set inside the form. And then we're going to cast the concrete around it, but that's the bones plant. Hope you enjoyed today's session. I know I did. All of our customers, all our viewers out there, Happy New Year. And we'll see you at our next Chalk Talk. Peace.